What happens when a man who once had the whole world singing his songs is left with nothing but memories of the life he lived? Paul Anka was once one of the brightest stars in music. In the late 1950s, he rose to fame almost overnight. At just 16, his hit Diana made him a global sensation, turning a teenager from Ottawa into a household name. Soon after, songs like Put Your Head on My Shoulder and Lonely Boy made him the voice of young love. Fans adored him. His music played everywhere. And for a moment, it felt like his success would never fade. But Paul Anka was more than just a teen idol. While others chased fame, he quietly built a powerful career behind the scenes. He wrote songs not only for himself, but for legends like Buddy Holly. One of his most defining moments came through his connection with Frank Sinatra. When Paul wrote My Way for Sinatra, he created more than a song, he created a legacy. It became one of the most iconic tracks in music history, forever tying his name to greatness. But while his career reached incredible heights, his personal life told a different story. Behind the fame were struggles that few people saw. Years of touring, pressure, and constant attention slowly created distance in his relationships. His long marriage eventually ended, closing a major chapter of his life. What followed was even more difficult, a second marriage that turned into a public and painful divorce, along with a long custody battle that deeply affected him. These weren't just headlines. They were real emotional scars. As the music industry changed, many stars from Paul's era disappeared. But he refused to fade away. Instead, he adapted, writing songs, performing in Las Vegas, and even reinventing his style later in life. He proved that talent could survive changing times. Still, time moves forward for everyone. Today, at 84, Paul Anka lives a much quieter life. The sold-out crowds and flashing lights are no longer part of his daily world. He performs occasionally, but the pace has slowed, and the spotlight has dimmed. He has openly spoken about feeling disconnected from today's music scene. The industry he helped shape now feels unfamiliar. New artists, new sounds, it's a different world, and he no longer feels like he belongs in it. Perhaps even more difficult is the personal side of life. Over the years, his circle has grown smaller. Some relationships faded, and the excitement of fame was replaced by a sense of solitude. It's a reality many legends face but few talk about. Yet, through it all, one thing remains constant: his bond with his son. In a life filled with success, loss, and change, fatherhood has become his greatest source of meaning. It's what keeps him grounded when everything else has shifted. And maybe that's the true story of Paul Anka. Not just the rise to fame. Not just the legendary songs. But the quiet, complicated life that came after it all. Because when the music fades, and the applause is gone, what truly matters is what's left behind.